Hey there everyone, this is Alex and welcome to Slender the Arrival, the first part in the little series that I'm going to be doing on this game. And I hope you all enjoy it because it's been a really fun game to play. It's been quite creepy and scary at times. There are jump scares in this, so I'll just warn you of those. And I'll also warn you that there was a health warning with this because it contains flashing images. It may set off some seizures if any of you are epileptic, I think it is. So just to warn you of that. Um, so in this game there is obviously Slender Man, because obviously the title is Slender the Arrival. I guess you can kind of work it out from that. And in case you didn't know who Slenderman was, in case you've been hiding in a cave or living under a rock or something, Slenderman was a creepypasta that was created some time ago now, a fair few years ago now, and he's been in the media through, you know, various stories and um, computer games, much like this one, and he is just going to try and scare the crap out of us in this. And so far what's happening is I am making my way towards a house owned by a woman called Kate, so we'll see how that goes. I should probably point out as well that I did originally go through all this section before once already, but one bad thing about this game was you can't save it in the main menu. It only saves once you've completed a whole chapter, which is really rather annoying. Um, because I got to a certain point within this first chapter, wanted to save it, couldn't, created the game thinking that it would autosave, and it didn't. So I had to go through all this again. So you can see it's getting dark. It's getting dark really quite quickly at the moment, which is, I guess, is somewhat typical in horror games because, you know, the darker the better. Um, Things get a lot creepier at night time, and it does beg the question, why did this character decide to go to this house just as it was turning dark? I have no idea. But hell, that's horror game logic for you. I think here I'm trying to mess around with the zoom on the camera, which I think I just discovered. Alright, go in and take a look around. You can see on the wall there, it's a nice little sketch of Slenderman with some trees, which is pretty much the first warning you get that he's not too far away. Mess around with the windows, making sure they work. Oh, what's that blinking? Oh, I've got a flashlight. Well, this will certainly help in seeing in the dark. That is a definite warning if I've ever seen one about, you know, get the hell out of the house. The fact that she's also circled and underlined lock the house. And sure it's in like just big capital letters as well. It kind of makes you think something strange is going to happen. Alright, so I'm looking around the house at this moment just to see if I find any clues to where this woman is, because she's certainly not here. Excuse me. And with the amount of books and furniture that have kind of on the floor or have been upturned, etc., certainly something strange has happened, maybe something supernatural. With the notes, you guys, if you want to, I think I do take a few seconds just to read through these myself, but If any of you guys want to, you can pause it to read them yourself. Radio randomly went on there. Oh, there's not a lot going on in this room. Checking the garage, anything in here? Apparently not, so let's move on. Camera's starting to get a bit funny there. That's usually a sign of Slender not being too far away. I don't think you see him right at the start though. I think it's the next section that we'll start to see Slendy Man in all his tall, creepy glory. You sure there's no one behind me? Door needs a key. Okay, so we've got to go find a key for that door. Find out what's going on in there. See if we can find one out. I should probably also point out that you can probably hear that music, that sound in the background. Don't really know how to describe it. It's kind of like a vibration sound, I guess, in a way. If that makes sense. Probably doesn't. But sometimes, I think in some of the rooms and in certain areas of the rooms, it tends to get louder. Don't know why. Oh, camera's getting funny again. Alright, so I'll head back outside, take a look around, see if I've missed anything. And then it seems to have a kid with kids. So it seems the character's remembering things as well. With the character, I'm not sure if it is, I think that it's a woman who you play as. I could be wrong, but just by some of the sounds that are made by the character, it's most likely a woman. But I could be wrong, it could be a very effeminate man for all I know. That was fun, I should probably find Kate. I should probably point out I actually got a trophy for that called Fearless Fun. Just going down a slide in a horror game. It's one hell of an achievement in my opinion. Broken glass. That'll come to light as to what happened there and to what happened with the house later on in the series. It'll come to light as to what happened to Kate. Messing around with the flashlight? Because why not? Oh. There's a missing child poster. Charlie Matheson Jr.? I think that name is significant to the story. I'm not sure if it was Slender Man's first victim, that his first child that he took. I can't quite remember, maybe you guys know more than I do, but there certainly is a story, I'm sure, behind that name. So I'm trying to look for clues as to not only where I could go next, but also where the key is. I think at this point I was trying to look for alternate routes as to other areas, making sure that there weren't any other paths that I could go and follow. I don't think there are, to be honest, because I seem to be heading back to where I came from. Just make sure. Yeah, because that's the truck that I went past originally. There's anything more around here. Alright, so we'll head back to the house and take another look around, see if there's anything. I think just I could be wrong. I think I zoomed in on the house because I thought I saw something in one of the top windows. Could have been nothing, and I could have just not seen anything, but that's why I zoomed in there. I just saw that something moved across one of the windows. But oh, good improve on the piano playing skills there. This door appears to be locked. Well, doesn't want me going out that way. So again, I don't know if you can hear that music just getting louder there. Again, I don't know why that is, if it's got any significance, but still a bit strange. There's just books and chairs everywhere. Sometimes the Slenderman himself decided to come like barreling through the house just to mess everything up. Again, if you wish to read these notes, if you can read in the time that it took me to, which I don't think it was too long, or if you want to pause it, that's absolutely fine. It's up to you guys. Oh. Camera getting a bit glitchy again there. I think this game is, I won't say for the most part because there are some things that will jump out at you, but I think it's all about the sound in this that makes it scary. It's I don't know if it's called auditory horror or something along those lines, but it's one of those games where it primarily uses sound to, you know, build up anticipation towards something happening. You get that in a lot of horror games, especially ones that you might find on like Steam for PC. I've seen other people play some horror games where there's a lot of sound going on, and this is an example of one. Still trying to find this key. Don't know why I'd be in the bathroom though, but how? Gotta check everywhere. Checking here. So presumably, looking at all the stuff, whoever was living here, Kate or whoever, didn't unpack properly because there's still boxes and suitcases everywhere. But maybe she wasn't planning on staying too long. Oh, I see something shiny. Picked up a key. That's probably what I was looking for the entire time. It's a bit stupid of me not to find it sooner, but never mind. So I can finally go in the bedroom. Oh. And we're pretty much nearing the end of the video here. So I hope you enjoyed this first part, and I hope to see you in the next video. So thanks very much guys. See you later.